Good evening, everyone, or good morning, if you are in the older side of the world. It's one more Thursday, January 25th, and it's a Collectors Unite 33. I don't know which one of you changed to 34th, but it's a 33. It's
It
not a
may have been me.
34th.
My bad.
Maybe it was you, but it's fine. Hope everyone is fine. Hope everyone is cool. We got a nice show tonight. We have some stuff to talk about Star Wars. We got some spicy topics about third parties, the garbage, and we have what more? J&D. I watched today a J&D stream. Keith, I will put music later because I'm focusing in what I have to say. What more? We have J&D, yeah, the live stream I watched today. I really enjoyed that Daniel live stream. And as I'm going to put music, Helen with H, how are you today?
I'm terrific. How are you? I put the lights on the cabinet just for you, Joelle. You were upset last week that I had them off, but here they are.
Now we already have a sneak peek of how the cabinet looks, and I think it looks really good. Looks very clean, very very clean. Looks.
I gotta say.
You already used the Novice. That Novice, the product to clean.
I did. I have to say the one thing is acrylic, because I have a cat who will probably jump up at some point. Oh, here she is. And she has long hair. And fun fact, it goes everywhere. So the Novus has been really great. I got quite a big bottle of it on eBay with a spray nozzle, and I feel like it does quite good. It puts like a bit of a coating on the acrylic, so yeah, you definitely need to spend a little bit of time giving it a good clean, which is what I did today. And yeah, it's looking great. I'm really happy with it. So yeah, next step will be putting some stuff in it at some
point. But you bought the Novice, you bought which one? The blue one, right?
Yeah, I bought two. So I bought a big bottle of the #1 spray, but then I bought a smaller packet that had the 1, 2, and 3. Just in case there was any scratches later on. I thought it would be good to have little bottles of the other two, but it's been quite interesting because there was a couple of marks on the acrylic and I was worried there were scratches, but buffing it out with the #1, it was actually pretty easy to do. So yeah, it's been good so far.
Don't go to the #3. I already tried several times and that's a mess. Because that #3 is almost like a paste, a sandpaper paste, because it's very thick and you need to stay there rubbing it. Wow, that thing! If you are not careful, you will leave the acrylic all messed up. Because that is, you need to pass the #3, then you need to go to #2, and then to #1. You cannot just. Yeah. You need to do the full process to clean the acrylic.
So you have to do the #2 and the #1. That's exciting. Okay.
3, 2, 1. You need to do them like this. Cool. Christian, how's everything? Yeah. How's the laundry?
I am terrified because I couldn't do laundry for this whole week. And no, it was not because I was lazy or because I was yellow. No. But it's freezing.
But I heard Asians don't wash clothes during winter time. Is true?
No, like it's the. I mean, that's the thing. The Asians, like we have to wash our clothes with our, ourselves with our hands. And so in the winter, it's kind of challenging. But no, that's not what I'm saying. The thing is, like, I don't know if it's the same with you guys over there, but I know Joelle, it doesn't really get that freezing. Or with you two, Helen.
No, this week it's horrible. We got yesterday 3 degrees in the morning.
3 degrees.
I was freezing.
Oh my god! You know how freezing it is right now. I mean, I'm guessing it's about like -12 degrees. Nah, that's freezing.
We are talking Celsius, guys. It's not Fahrenheit. So please do the proper conversion.
But I want to know, what do you mean? Do you not have washing machines?
So,
are you washing your clothes by hand?
So let me explain. No, it's not because I'm an Asian. I wash my laundry with my hands. No, the washing machine is always at the kind of semi-outside balcony, and that part is always, it's kind of like outside, right? So it doesn't have like heating. So what happens is the pipeline that goes through, for all the laundry machines out there on that spot, they freeze. And what happens is I could do laundry for my house, but I live in an apartment. If I flush down all that water down, someone down there is gonna get stuck with all that frozen ice, and their pipe is gonna freeze, and they're gonna have to like fix it. So what happens is when it gets
Why don't
too
you wash?
cold,
Doesn't the wash machine have the function to wash with warm water?
of course, but then like the whole, how the whole pipeline goes through the whole apartment where it goes. I could be in level 30, and somebody could be on the level 1 receiving my water, and it's gonna freeze on the way. So what happens here is like, at least with our apartment here, when it gets too cold, they make an announcement. It's too cold, so do not do your laundry. And if you do, someone who finds trouble later, they might go after you. So that's what happens here.
I'm just so Why is your washing machine outside? Why is it not in your house?
It's not like,
I'm so confused.
I don't know where you guys put your your washing machines, but
In the laundry room.
You
Is
see
the
the
balcony?
laundry
Where
room?
is
I
the
mean,
a balcony that is a
I have a
laundry
washer
room?
and I have
Yeah.
a dryer in my house.
So usually in Korea, what happens is
Why
we
you
have
need a washer and a
balcony.
dryer if you can have 2 in 1?
Yeah,
So
you could.
they came with my house. Because I don't think in Perth you need a dryer, because I tell you now, I can come home after work, put out laundry with no sun, and in a Perth summer, it's dry in 30 minutes. So I inherited with my house. Otherwise, I would not have a dryer. It's not necessary where I live. Fun
So
fact.
it may be the apartment, because like I used to live in a house, and this wasn't an issue because like you guys said, the machine was inside the house, like inside. So there was no trouble. But
If
then
I had
now
a
I'm living
dryer,
in an
if I had a
apartment.
dryer only, because I have wash machine and dryer together, if I have only a dryer, and if I was in your position, the first thing I would try was to dry the cat inside. That would be the first thing I would try.
No.
Please do not try at home.
I'm just going to read here this comment because Tremble Dash saying sounds like poor insulation of the pipes.
I don't know. Like the whole apartment is pretty.
Do you think it's possible you can call someone from the management and we talk with him here live, and we can sort it out here?
Let me just
The
reach out to
building
the other
management.
cube, and he might be right there. Hold up. No, he's not there. But yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Like, I don't feel like it happens everywhere in Korea. It feels like it's some minor issues with our apartment, but something needs to be done. And I only have like a pair of towels for tomorrow, and after that, I have nothing. So if I come out like trash on LWO, you know why?
No, it's fine.
But yeah,
Goodness.
life is great.
But you can buy clothes in Korea, like 7-Eleven should have those kind of used ones only.
I mean, like, okay, the worst case scenario, there are like what do you call them? Laundry machine. What do you call them? Places?
Laundromat.
Laundromat.
Yeah, like you put coins in there, and then that would be my kind of like ultimate plan B. But I hope it doesn't go there for my towels. That's not for my clothes. It's just weird. I don't know. But yeah,
You could go
I'll
there.
be fine.
Maybe you can find the love of your life in a laundromat. That normally happens in the movies. Who knows?
Anyways, I hope everyone had a great week, and everyone. I heard the over there at the States is pretty cold out there. Like
Yeah,
what, minus
it's
like
very
40.
cold. Yeah,
right?
it's really cold there.
I hope everyone's okay. Other than that, I had a lot of stuff happening today, but I won't go any further. I might share that later on if we have time left, or if we don't, LWO. But what's up, guys?
Okay.
What's up?
Let's just go here through the chat, and then you can go on with your favorite topic of the week. Mark Ekins, can't wait to discuss. Hello Mark, how are you? Thierry in the house. Some guy, what's up my favorite peoples? The Broke Collector, greeting programs. Broke Collector, we are all broke at this time. Tremble Dust, salutations, plastic and diecast hoarders. Gilbert, good morning everyone. Hello Gilbert. AJ Agruz, a member of the channel. Greeting friends, hope all is well. El Professoro Mario, hello Mario. Hello everyone, also member of the channel. Keith Lee was asking for music, it's already solved. Lane Kramer, hey wonderful people, hope chat is doing good this morning. Hope you are feeling well too. Lane, Mario was also asking for music. The Toy Collector, happy Thursday everyone, happy Thursday for you. Beskar Kid, looks like I resubscribed just in time. Did you unsubscribe to me? Jeez. Winman42, good morning everyone, greetings from Chile, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Good morning to you, hope you have a great Thursday. Jay-Z, what's up crew, how are you Jay-Z? Also member of the channel. SG Collectibles, good morning everyone.
Morning.
Orpheus Prime, good morning, good morning. AJ here saying I love Novas, I have some of step 1 and step 2. I may get the 3 eventually, but very happy with their products. I think they work really good. Even for the Apex time cases, they work really well. Michael Singenstrew, good morning big brother from so-called, good morning to you. Big Rib, good morning, how are you Big Rib? Commander Green, as always, hello collectors. Shiny, look at this troublesome trio. Andrew Kalika riveting, and we got as well Akira. Hey big brother and crew, I'm late but glad to catch it live. No, we just started, you arrived just in time. Let me see what Beskar Kid is saying here. I'm with Christian, keep the washing machine on the balcony and the barbecue in the laundry room. Mike Pael, a member of the channel. Hello everyone, wait, why was laundry not included in today's thumbnail? Oh,
I know, right?
This was a surprise topic. I was not expecting this. Karen, Breda, I want to speak to the manager. Kunmar also in the house. Hello everyone, hope all of you guys are doing great. Hope you are going to great too. And X-Men Superman. Hello everybody. And King Dingaling. Hello all. That thumbnail for today's episode made me laugh.
Me too.
Me too. So Christian, you have something to talk with us about this new announcement from Hot Toys, right? The new
Oh, are we
announcement
talking
from
about League of Legends? Yeah, let me give you the ABCs on the dictionary of the whole. I'll give you the whole education on the. Oh, no. Let me just be brief. Hot Toys did release, or I don't know, share their own video of the Ashe figure of League of Legends, and they used it kind of looked like they put up a good video, but it came from a original game trailer, so I might just put that and share with you guys and talk about it as we talk. Give me 1 second. So yeah. So what League of Legends is, if you guys don't know, it's a 5v5 multiplayer game, and it's very strategic and very competitive. And I don't need to tell you guys the whole details, but I mean the winner wins. Like, it's a 5v5. The five people win, 5 people lose. It's in some way very simple, but if you play very in high, not even for high rankings, like if you play competitively, it gets pretty hectic. People use languages and then stuff happens, but what you're looking at is a teaser for a whole new year, and they do this every year. It's a teaser for the game, and it's a cinematic. And no, the game does not look like this. It's just like, it's a very high definition. And these are actual characters that what people love and people use. And so you guys might be, wondering why. So what is this? Why are we looking at this? Hot Toys, as you guys know, they announced Ashe, and that character is revealed here, which is actually in the end. But among that kind of journey, we get to see a lot of other characters. I just thought it might be nice to share with you guys. But
no, of course it's interesting.
I mean, Helen and Joe, I mean, like, I bet you guys have like no interest of playing it, but like, if you look at the cinematic, I mean, what do you guys think? Doesn't it look like it's something, isn't it?
Yeah, I actually thought this was like a series. Looking at this, I didn't know that was. This is just like parts of the game, dialogues,
No, it's like,
or is it intro?
they just put like some kind of like scenario. It's just a trailer. You know, like how Blizzard they make these
Okay, but
really cool
just
cinematics.
a question. As far as I know, because and I don't know anything about League of Legends, you cannot play it as a single player, right? It's a multiplayer game.
It's a multiplayer game, yes.
You cannot.
Yes.
There's no story. You cannot play it just like a campaign or something like that.
No, not at the moment. But they
Okay.
are kind of like developing their own kind of other games using the same characters from the game, but like they're trying to make their own version of what you're asking of a what do you call them? A campaign kind of game.
A single player game. Okay.
Yeah. But what did Lane say? Lane Kramer, I have no doubt Arya and Jinx will be coming. Yeah, well, you guys don't know what Arya and Jinx. These are like characters, and they're very favored because they're actually pretty. They're pretty, and they're really fun to play. But well, let me just wait until we see Ashe. It's gonna be really quick. But Helen, when you see this, like, does it kind of excite you, or do you feel like this is like nothing you have like an interest in?
Look, I'm not a huge into what the current games are. I very much like the retro games, but I mean, my understanding from chatting with you and Anthony is that this is a really popular game. It has a big following. People don't only like to play, they like to watch. So does it surprise me Hot Toys is delving into a line like this? Probably not, because I think we've seen them get a little bit more involved in video game characters, which I think, you know, is pretty smart. There's a lot of gamers out there. I was actually trying to find Anthony's comments, because I think, was he saying that he didn't like the fact that Hot Toys was making kind of cinematic versions of the characters? Like, I know he had some I won't say upset, but he wasn't really impressed with the take they were taking on the characters. So I guess that's what intrigues me as someone who doesn't play the games. When you see the representation of this character, how does it feel for you? Do you feel like it's a good representation of the character from the game? Or are you going, oh, they've kind of humanized it in a way that it doesn't feel authentic to me? That's what I'd be keen to know.
I mean, that's a good question, because like, yeah, like, because I play this game, I know this character, and they kind of interpreted the kind of like half lifelike and this cinematic animation kind of looking character into a figure look. For me, I mean, right now, what we're seeing from the cinematic, it's a beautiful drawing and design. But if I may just share the photos that Hot Toys have announced. Wait, hold up. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I am not used to this. Yeah, so when I look at the pictures, what Hot Toys kind of shared, they tackled the character pretty good. I mean, as far as making it close to the cinematic, yes, but well, that brings me to the other question. To your question, Helen, I think they did a pretty good job, but my other question is, are we gonna have other characters? I mean, the possibilities is where I have the questions, because we just saw the whole cinematic and we saw a lot of characters in there, is Hot Toys going after the characters that are shared from the cinematic, or are they just gonna try other, dabble with other references from all over the game? So and that is kind of very broad and random. I just don't know. But as far as the figure itself, I think the sculpt is pretty good. I think all the details and the whole fabric, what they're using, I am not sure what if it's leather or pleather. I have no idea. But the effects that they have kind of chose to add on to this figure is pretty nice. It's the actual skills that you get to use while you play the game, and the whole figure is pretty nice. But I have to say that price tag is kind of hurts to see. Joel, as far as do you know how much this is?
I can check, but can you reply here to Lane?
I'm sorry.
It's in your super chat. Thank you, Lane. I don't know what's the question, because this for sure is related with
yeah. Thanks, Lane. Lane Kramer, $2 with super chat. Do you think Hot Toys will do Star Guardian skin for one? Again, I'm guessing. Okay, Star Guardian is a whole line of their costumes. Because if I tell you guys skins, you don't know what that is. Skin is a kind of costume, and the Star Guardian is kind of their whole lane or line. It could be possible. It was very popular. I just don't know. There's too many designs and too many variations out there. But thanks, Lane.
Yeah, was it you or Anthony that was saying there's like, is it 150 characters? Like, the cast of this game is really expansive.
I mean, even at this moment, they're releasing new characters, and right now, as far as I know, it's more than 160.
Wow.
Yeah, and I play this game pretty competitively and very frequently, and even for me, it's kind of hard to be current and kind of follow up with the game, because there's so many characters out there, and that means I need to think what other compositions the other enemy's gonna be using, what skills they're gonna be using. It's very difficult. Like, as a newcomer, I don't want to say newbie, but it has a very high wall for a newcomer to just come in and start. It's not that kind of game. I mean, if you would competitively at least. But the one thing I know why Hot Toys is kind of going deeper than I thought, because they, as far as I know, they started with Kaisa, the other one that we saw, the purple looking female character.
Yeah, I remember.
I thought they might just try that out and end it there, but as far as I know, this is the second figure that they have done from League of Legends. And this is actually deeper than I thought. And what happened during that time from Kaisa's announcement and to this Ashe is, if you guys have been, watching me, I have been very excited lately. At least last year from November to December, there was a world championship out there, and luckily my team won. And I didn't actually count that in, but I thought because it's a Korean team, other worldwide fans wouldn't be out there. But I found out that this Korean team, is more popular than any other team out there. It could from the States, China, Brazil, Europe, and even G2 is a very favored team among the Europeans and Americans out there. But Faker is something else. And when this guy won last year, this whole game caught the spotlight. Like, even on the main news media over here, and I saw on some like BBC or something, they're covering news on League of Legends, which is something I have not seen ever happen. So I'm guessing the whole world is kind of they're kind of considering League of Legends as a major, what do you call them? A major media? I don't know what the word is. Like now this game is a big boy in this whole world. I don't want to say it is, but it seems that's why Hot Toys thought like this would be a good money maker. So right now we have seen 2 characters, and I don't know where this is going. But with the fan base and this hype that is going on, we may see more. But on the other side, because I know what this whole fan base is made of, I don't know if Hot Toys could sell these as much. Because most of the game players and their age group is not that high. It's from their teens to, I guess, like the 20s. And if you go if you go for the higher, 28 and 29, and me, I'm 30. I still remember like last week I was playing and this one dude was like, dude, why is your reaction so slow? I'm getting kind of annoyed here. So these are very young.
What a shame.
It is a shame, but luckily we won. So it was like, yes, I was like sweating like hell. Dude, I'm so sorry, but it's the age. I'm sorry, dude. But like,
seems like me when I go online into Call of Duty. I enter, join 3-4 matches. Bye, see you. Not even one kill, and I die within 20 seconds. No reflexes, no reflexes at all.
Exactly. I mean,
bye, see you.
If you get slow by like 1 second, like what I don't know, like 0.5 seconds, you will not believe.
Only the seconds. You don't have time to get used to the map, because they already know the map from left to right, back and forth. I don't know the map. Can I study the map, please? I just want to use a white flag without gun, white flag, and saying I'm just studying the map. I just want to see the map. Jesus, they don't let me know anything. When I'm checking my gun and checking the buttons and everything, I'm already done. I'm already dead.
Exactly.
Whoa.
And that's what kind of like when we get older, then this is what happens. Even with my friends, they say like, I really can't play anymore because I just physically can't. So with that whole youngsters of these fan base, I don't know if they have the whole kind of I don't know if their wallet can kind of cover Hot Toys level. That's the only thing. And like I told you, there are a lot of like skins, as in costumes in this game, and they do cost real money. And in there, like, there's like variations of prices, but as far as I know, the kind of high-end costumes are about like $50, and that's considered very, very, very high. Like very, very high. And people feel the encouragement and kind of like they feel fulfilled using a internet-based costume. So when you have a group of people who are already fulfilled by playing the game itself and buying costumes inside,
because you spend a lot of money on the game to buying customs, buying skins, buying stuff.
Yeah.
Do they need a representation of the game, of the figures in a Hot Toys version that is so expensive?
Right? Yeah. Like they're not used to that kind of money. That's my whole point. But we'll have to see. I don't know.
That's why Faker isn't human, says Tyria. He's 27 and still winning world championships.
He is not a human. He's a god. He's a god. But
yeah, but Rainbow Dust, I was basically saying what's Rainbow Dust. I read his comment and that's what I was saying. The interest to purchase figures of the characters, especially on Hot Toys levels, is true. I also don't know. I don't know here in China, many League of Legends casual gamers, they are actually already well into their 30s, some even into 40s already,
That is
and
true.
they are still they still play. You see everyone playing that thing in the mobile everywhere. Jesus,
Yeah. Because,
it's incredible.
yeah, like what you said totally is true. Because when this game was first out, I think I was in my senior year in high school.
Mark.
So
Yeah, go on.
when you consider my whole kind of generation who has been into this game ever since, and now we're at our 30s, we do have the capacity to kind of spend that kind of money. That could be interesting too, because I've been only considering the youngsters, but I guess my age group would be also the kind of the targeted market. So that could be possible too. That is true. Helen, you love this figure, don't you? I know. You just
Look, visually it looks very interesting to me. Like the base with the ice effects, the bow and arrow with the ice effect to it. Like it looks cool. I just don't really know much about the game, and that's why I was keen to know what you thought about it as a representation. Because as I said, Anthony plays the game, and he didn't seem that happy with the representation of the character. But for me, if I saw it, do I think it looks cool? Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. The outfit looks interesting. As I said, the base looks pretty dynamic. For me, just saying, do I think it looks cool? Absolutely. But as I say, I'm not playing the game to know if it's right or wrong. And I guess that's kind of interesting because you think about, lately we've seen some companies doing like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat characters, and they have had that more cartoonish look, which is a bit more authentic to the characters, and people seem to have really loved that. So it's kind of interesting that they have gone for that little bit of a different look. But I mean, I'm assuming they're basing this version of the figure on something. I don't know if they've spoken to gamers, collectors, whatever, to get a sense of what versions they want. Maybe they don't. Maybe Howard just goes, this is what I want, make it. Like, we'll never know. But as I said, it looks like it comes with, quite a few accessories and things like that. And, the upside is they've already got a companion piece with the first figure that they've sort of teased and announced. And I think that's always the thing with Hot Toys when they do something new. We never know, is this going to be a standalone like the Flash they made from the CW series? They made that one figure, and, I'd put money on the fact they're never going to make anything else from the CW Arrowverse. So the fact of, if you have an interest, there's already two things you can, buy and post together. I always think that's a bit of a plus if you're wanting to collect a particular line.
Helen, just you mentioning like CW, like Flash, and it reminded me again how they did so dirty with Jedi Survivor. I mean, you guys can make Kaisa and Ashe with this kind of quality, and we can't get another character from that game, which was a legend. What happened? Still hurts me.
Sorry.
You need to keep the hope. Keep your hope.
Have faith. I know.
Like the Ghost Rider, exactly. The Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was the only one too. There are many stuff that they make only one or two pieces. It's countless. Can we move on from League of Legends?
Yes, we can. What do we have next? Oh, is it also me?
Yeah, that's you are driving us today.
Am I driving? I might wreck something, but hold up. My bad. So, I don't know if you guys noticed, but Weta, they do a lot of good work. They do a lot of good dioramas, they do a lot of good statues, and recently they have announced of doing the Grey Haven, was it? So what this is let me just fast forward to the creme. So this is from the last scene of Return of the King, where Frodo and Gandalf and everybody sail off to the, what do you call them? The I don't know what the word is, and the Lord of the Ring fans will kill me, but yeah, they go to this other world. And this is the whole diorama, and this is not from the movie. I think they did a beautiful job. I am not sure exactly what scale this is, but it looks pretty big enough. But I just felt like it was worth sharing because the whole Lord of the Rings line is on spotlight for everybody in the 6th scale. Now we already have Inart, who is releasing it in the moment. It's still on progress on Gandalf, and I'm hoping they'll go deeper in the line. And I hear like other
It's
companies
Valinor.
like J&D is also planning to do their own. What was that?
Valinor, I think is the name.
Was it
of the
Valinor?
place that you're going? Most
I'm
probably.
sorry. I'm not that kind of like I'm not a true fan. I'm sorry.
But I agree with Tyrion. This is really beautiful.
But oh. Is it
What
me?
happened?
Are we not
I don't
supposed
know.
to share Weta, or somebody's not happy with, because you're lagging? Are you okay?
I'm lagging.
Oh yeah, your voice is kind of like R2D2, sort of.
No, don't joke with me.
Try say
I'm
something.
fine. Hello?
Oh, wait, oh shoot, you have froze. Now you're okay. Helen,
You are crazy.
is this me?
Ellen, is only for him or is for you too?
You sound fine to me, Joao. I don't know
So
what
it's
Christian's talking about.
It's Christian is
Hey,
completely
all right,
crazy.
it's me then. That's me then.
No,
My
it's
bad.
you
My
know
bad.
why? Because
My bad.
maybe he's playing the YouTube on HD, and then the Korean internet cannot handle so much.
The internet pipes are frozen.
It is the yellow internet. That is right.
I think Christian's
But I thought it was
lagging,
worth
yeah.
sharing because like
Yeah, everyone is saying Christian is lagging, so
Yeah.
it's you, Christian. Don't play that in 180p. Just change the resolution of the YouTube you are playing to a lower resolution. Look at that. Go to 240p.
okay now?
It's what your internet can handle.
Jesus Christ. Am I okay now?
You're brutal,
Really?
Joao.
It's Christian's neighbors getting back at him for doing his laundry.
Jesus.
Oh, it's true.
But how about now? Am I okay right now?
No, now you are cool.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good. Oh,
I think it's when the video plays, you go completely.
I think so. I think so.
That is why, my friend. That is why I download the videos. I don't play videos directly from YouTube.
Wait, hold up. Was I lagging when I was talking about the League of Legends thing?
No.
No, when you were playing the weather video was when it started.
Okay. So I'm good now, anyways. But
I thought the internet in Korea is supposed to be super fast. Yeah, South Korea actually have a very good internet speed, but you never know. Maybe
I forgot to pay my bills.
if Christian apartment the pipes will frozen, maybe the cable's also frozen. The internet cable's also frozen. I don't know. Iron King, what is the thumbnail saying Marsto is garbage? We talked more about that in the front, but it's
We
not
have to say
garbage.
that?
I love that Bruce Wayne. I was noticing Christian lagging. Yeah, Lane is still in the Jedi Survivor topic. We need a call Cestis, a call Kestis, and a Marin. Oh Jesus, Mark! And the guy in the video could fly with them ears. I even didn't notice the things you are noticing.
But,
No, but this-
anyways,
You were
yeah, I
saying
thought
today
this would
that
go
you could-
nice.
with the Gandalf, right? But what is this scale? This should be tiny.
I mean, the diorama itself as a whole, it doesn't seem that small though. I mean, I thought there was a.
Until now, I haven't seen a clear picture of the diorama. I'm just seeing
What was that guy again?
the elf. Let me see.
I mean,
That's that's not racist. The elf doesn't exist. I think if you have Gandalf near these, you will this will not even be a display base for him.
It, it won't be. I don't know. Like as far as I know, okay, maybe you're right. It might be a little small, but I thought it might be nice just having your Lord of the Rings figures kind of standing behind it. I don't know, something like that. It would have been nice. I guess not.
Maybe. Who knows?
So what do we have next? What do we have next?
So fast? Jesus.
I mean, there's nothing else much to talk about that. I mean,
Talking about the CW Flash.
No one wants to talk about that. You'll lose viewers.
Okay. Let me just This could be a quick one. So, for anybody who is familiar with where is it? Force Laboratory, they did announce the Snowspeeder statue.
It's sold out.
And it sold out. Yeah, it sold out. I think
It was only
about,
like 60 pieces or something like that.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think both versions for Luke Skywalker and the what was it? The what did they call it? The Wedge and Antilles version.
Antilles.
They both were only like 60, and I think they sold out in like 2 days or something like that. And I remember Joel, like you sent me the whole, I think it was a link or photo, asking me if I was interested. I mean, I was kind of interested, but like, if I didn't have my whole plate, so full, I may have. It's just I can't right now, but it looks beautiful. It's more, how do I say it? Affordable, like more friendly in price. Because as far as I know, this whole statue, which is not small, I don't know exactly what scale, but it is 49 centimeters wide and 49 centimeters deep and 30 centimeters high. So it's not that small. It's pretty big, but the price is not that bad. It's $700 US. So I think in terms of like what do you call them? Like not studio scale.
Actually, you also could buy these, remove the snow speeder and use it for Gandalf in the snow.
Why don't you? Why I dare you. I dare you.
You get these, then you need 88 exactly.
I mean, the adult was pretty good too.
How are you? Primetime Reviews and Brick Artemis 2.
Morning.
At work, but just want to stop and say hello and good day. Hello, Brick.
But I know, Helen, you're not a fan, but Joel, you are a Star Wars fan. I mean, when you look at this...
I'm a fan, but I'm not the fan that go after all these statues and everything. That I think this is not something that I would consider. Looks beautiful and the price is not that big, but no, this year I cannot go into these kind of things. I cannot play snow speeder statues stuff. There are a lot of things coming, I tell you. Hot Toys is going to kill us this year.
Hot Toys, NR, JND. Everyone's gonna kill us. Seriously.
And I agree with Mark. For example, you buy these, right? And then you where are going to put these? You need to have a space to put these to have a good view
That is
of
true.
all the piece, and then this doesn't scale well also with 1/6 scale. You need to have it in a separate place. This requires a lot of space management, a lot of stuff. But
True,
looks cool,
true.
looks good, looks beautiful,
Yeah.
and is very limited, 60 pieces each. So
I don't know if the 60
Shankar,
pieces was kind
I
of.
agree with you. I agree with you. I was sorry,
Ah.
Christian. I was listening to. I was listening this afternoon to the Nobi live stream yesterday, and I kind of agree with his point of view. I also
Really?
think yes, I also think the 2022 Batmobile is coming, and so is the Vulture and those stuff. I believe that Hot Toys is going to do them this year.
Really?
The Nobi also mentioned the N1 Starfighter. I'm a bit more. I don't believe that much because of the dimensions.
True.
The Nobi was with that N1 Starfighter in front of him in San Diego Comic Con.
Yeah.
But I don't know, the Starfighter. It's such a huge piece. I don't know if Hot Toys will spend the time for production, a lot of pieces of that, and if everyone would want to. How many people would back up these Hot Toys pre-order? Especially, I don't know what would be their price point. It's 2 meters. It's 2 meters.
True.
A Starfighter
true.
is 2 meters. You know what is 2 meters? Where you will put a
It's my
Starfighter
display
of 2
case
meters?
height is 2 meters. That's crazy. But even because when they showed the reissue of the DX9, they had the really cool like computer diorama that I was hoping they would release, but they never had. So it'll be interesting because even you see some custom diorama places are doing the nice sort of vault that the 89 suit kind of sits in the back cave, and like I think there's some of those diorama pieces that would not be excessively big that I think a lot of people would be interested in. So it's interesting if they do the 22 Batman, because I mean the movie's 2 years old now. By the time you announce it, produce it, like realistically, we're not getting that till 2025. Like that's, and then they're doing a sequel, right? So then
Exactly.
is the idea to time up the release to the sequel?
But
Like,
the
the
car will
timing
not
seems
change. Probably the
interesting.
car will not change.
But how do you know?
Maybe
That's
Hot
the
Toys
problem,
know.
isn't it?
They have the
What's that?
license. Maybe Hot Toys know. They have the license.
True. True.
The Nobi point was that this year you will not have any major movies, even for Marvel, from DC. It will be a very slow year in terms of movies. There is no any big movies coming, right? So it's a valid point that Hot Toys will use this year to release this kind of stuff that they announced before. Vulture still very well in time to come because Spider-Man is in a hype now. I can
Yeah, where
promise
is
you,
the
Vulture
Vulture, by the way?
would sell.
Where is that dude?
I don't know, Keith. I know what you were talking because I saw. I still fresh in my memory because I checked the Nobi stream today, and he didn't say the Jazzing 89 is 3D printed. He was talking about the 95, the Batman Forever, the Batmobile, because some photo he was showing the prototype from Jazzing. He was saying that some pieces of that car were still 3D printed pieces. It's not about 89. I didn't listen that about 89. Exactly, Tremble Dust. The lack of movies coming out, I think most probably is possible that Hot Toys are going to do this. No one would say that the Back to the Future 3 car would come at this moment. No one would say that. That came out of nowhere. So who knows? King Cutie Jr. That Queen Amidala is looking right behind you, brother. Yeah, Queen Amidala is. How can you see that behind me? No one can see that. Because I think he's seeing from the beginning. But that figure looks beautiful. The Queen Amidala for $120 or $130. It's a no-brainer.
True.
You know that this company, the Play Toy, they also did the Woody from
The Woody.
Toy Story.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was shitting on that figure that looks horrible, it's creepy. You go to see the price of that now, you cannot find it anywhere, and it's very expensive here. That thing, it was like at that time was like $110, 120. Now it's like 220, 210 for you to get that figure. So
When was this released?
Queen Amidala,
No. The Woody.
I need to check when was my review, but I would say maybe a year ago.
A year ago. Okay.
But I can check that for you, no problem, later.
But in the meantime, do we go over to the next topic?
Yeah, we can go.
Yeah.
What's your next topic?
The announcement? No, not the announcement. The release from Hot Toys?
Yes, that's true. The Super Battle Droid. But let me just answer here some because there was here 2 or 3 questions. Is Iron King? He's asking what is a thumbnail saying Mars Toys garbage. It's not garbage. I'm not saying it's garbage. Don't worry about that. And Iron King, what's your views on present toys Blade and the Terminator? Blade, I love it. I think it's a very, very well done figure. Really, really good. Terminator, I love the suit. I love the body. They use basically the same body as Hot Toys. That present toys Terminator, I still have here, if I'm not mistaken, I still have here the I can show you guys here, because there is a comparison between the Terminator body from Hot Toys. I showed that in the video, but many people just go front in the video. This is the Hot Toys here in the left, and the present toys is here in the right. It's basically the same body. There are very few differences in the body. Okay, the shoulders are broader on the Hot Toys one, but the difference are very, very minor. And you can use the DX13 sculpt on the present toys one if you want. You just need to remove that black piece that is the lighting piece that lights up his left eye. And yeah, Marketech, that's right, the Queen Amidala, the review is already available on my channel, but what I do normally is that I left the reviews available first for members, and after 24 hours the reviews pass to public. So because I was thinking now, because I saw some comments from the video, but that is from the members. So Queen Amidala review will be up. It will be tomorrow at this hour. It will be up for everyone. It's just a perk from. It's just a perk from being a member. It's just you see the reviews before. It's just a small thing. Next release is Catwoman tomorrow. Do you have inside scoop, brother? Now I heard the next one is Catwoman, but no date. I also heard that the next one will be Catwoman, but there is no confirming date. OG, the review will be available tomorrow to public. I just I just do the reviews and put for members first. 24 hours only is just. I need to give something for the members, right? I cannot just. At least you have chances to see the reviews before. What more? Okay, let's talk about the Super Battle Droid. I was here confused now about a photo I see here from Gandalf from, I think was Iron King post, is a Gandalf that only one eye moves from inert. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, and Inart also did an announcement today, you guys saw. All the Pennywises are shipped.
Oh, the
Pennywise.
Pennywise.
All.
How about the Gandalf?
So it means the Gandalf, not yet.
Not yet.
The quantities are completely different. So we got the Super Battle Droid from Hot Toys released. This is again other kind of figure, in my opinion. It doesn't fit my collection purpose. I do like this, but for me this will always be something that you need, I don't know, maybe 2, 3, 4, not just one. But I do like a lot I do like a lot this photo here, where it is that I thought, oh man, maybe this could be something that this one. I think this looks amazing. And Christian, you already have all of them. You have the C3PO, you have the clone pilot, you have the other pilot, you have. Do you have the battle droid?
I do have the battle droid. He is being
You have
totally
R2?
smashed. I don't have the R2D2 though. I don't have R2D2 from Attack of the Clones, but I do have the R2D2. I didn't feel the need to pick this version up.
No, cannot.
But-
you cannot use the Force Awakens R2D2 with the C3PO from Attack of the Clones.
I mean, you can look at my display. He's standing there with, you know, BB-8
Okay.
and
You do you.
know, the
You do
AX
you.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, me do me. But as you were saying, yeah.
Yeah, it's
This
true,
is-
Mark. But I have too much on my plate at this moment.
You have the Ahsoka line. You have the Mandalorian, which is still ongoing with future, you know, movies and series. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
But I do agree. It's a good looking piece, and with the whole wave that we experienced, was it last year or the year before? The whole gigantic wave that we felt, you know, from Hot Toys, the wave 1 and the wave 2, and this battle droid, I believe, is the last piece from the puzzle. It's a good looking figure, and I do agree I need at least 2, at least in, like, you know, like a pairs, 2, 4, 6, 8, you know, like, I don't know who, and I know some people will army build this, and which will be worth it. It is a great looking piece. I did have this guy on pre-order, and I have to be clean. I have to be honest. I didn't know if it was an option from my shop, but
No,
I asked.
don't tell me.
I did.
You tap
I-
out.
I did.
No,
No, 'cause Helen, no, because like Helen told me, like, why don't you ask your shop? You can move your. Where's my shoes? Where's my shoes?
Tap
I gotta find them.
dancing.
But yeah, I had to like remove my NRD on this guy. I just had to. I have too much. I just have too much. So I will be getting this guy later on the line. At least 2. I know that much because I have this like whole planned out for the whole Attack of the Clones line. For me, Attack of the Clones is actually almost as good as Empire. I'm sorry. It really is. I mean, for me, the prequels is as good as the original trilogy. So I have this whole plan to line up all the Attack of the Clones figures, and it will look beautiful when it's done. But right now, I have to make the decision and hold on and maybe put this guy on hold because I have so many other things I have to be catching right now. But yeah, I will be getting this guy at least 2 for a pair. But this guy is awesome. I know a lot of people said, like, you know, the whole voice that this droid has, which is what that pulls everybody out from, which I do agree. This guy has almost like the same voice as the battle droid.
Exactly.
The skinny dude.
That stupid voice.
Yeah, and when you listen to the dialogue from Revenge of the Sith, when R2D2 kind of flames them all over, you know, from the oil, and then kind of like they burn, R2D2 actually burns them. Before that, the two actually have a conversation, and if you guys listen to it, it kind of sounds like some brothers. Like, I don't want to say. I don't know how to put it this correctly, but it sounds like a conversation among the I don't know. I'm just gonna say brothers. If you know, if you know. So like, if you just listen to the conversation, it feels like they're interpreting something like that. But it's yes, the voice is kind of like stupid. I do agree. But other than that, he was pretty dope on Attack of the Clones. So among those lines, I like this. I like this dude. Helen, you must be
Ellen
getting
doesn't
one.
like it. Ellen doesn't like it.
I don't know what
Ellen-
this is. I'm sorry.
Shiva, exactly. It's completely understandable. Completely understandable. What can I say?
I just
Disappointment.
like I hear you guys talk about figures and you've got to buy multiple, and it just makes me glad that this is not my world, because I don't want to have to, because I mean, like, this is probably going to be like $400 to $500 in Australia, and I don't want to have to buy something that, to really make it work in my display I need 4. Like, no thank you.
Cool. Understandable. I will not judge you for that.
Understandable.
Super battle droids talking like a couple of brothers, Christian.
If you know,
I
if you
remain
know,
firm.
just-
These and
yeah.
the Geonosis droids are way overpriced for what they are. Yeah, is also a point there, because if you want more than that, more than one, then it's a trouble. Ellen, may I remind you that you own like 3 Captain Marvels? Says Market Tech.
I own 5 Captain Marvels, and they're all different. None of them are the same. All unique.
Yeah, Mark, get your facts straight.
All different. All
Get your
different.
facts straight, Mark.
Well, that is awesome. Yeah,
And
And I'm still waiting for that artisan Captain Marvel that was...
It will happen. It will happen someday.
Yeah, I don't think
Helen
it's gonna happen.
needs 4 Jokers, one from J&D, one from Inart, one from Hot Toys, and one from Mars Toys.
Look, how many Jokers do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Heath Ledger Jokers. It's far too many. Some have to go. I'll admit that.
Whoa, that's really a lot.
And I just got all the parts into Kit Bash a Nurse Joker, because no one's making that. But I think one of my purple coat Jokers and one of my bank robbers have to go. So that's something I'll be doing soon.
No. I think that's pretty much it for this guy.
Is it? So we can talk a bit now about this Bruce Wayne from Mr. W from Mars Toys. That Helen, in fact, Gore is already.
Here's one I
in
prepared
hands.
earlier.
So
He's here. He just arrived in Perth for me yesterday. I was very excited.
and did you found any difference from what you saw from pictures, videos from, and then when you have it in hand, did your opinion change, or you think it was basically the same?
I think the likeness was a lot better than I was expecting. I'll be completely honest. I was pretty late to pre-order this, and I ended up pre-ordering it because I wanted the Alfred, and I thought, well, if I've got Alfred, I probably need the civilian Bruce to go with him. And I was definitely one of those people that thought the prototype image looked a bit more like Alexander Knox than Bruce Wayne. But when I opened up the box and looked at the sculpt, I was like, no, this looks like Michael Keaton to me. It looks really good. So I was happy with the likeness. I think the tailoring is really nice. And also when I put it next to my DX09, it scales really well. So I think Mars Toys has done a really good job with this figure. Like, I think the tailoring on the tuxedo is really nice. I love that the base actually has like a proper Batman logo and says Bruce Wayne on the nameplate. It doesn't have Mr. W on it, which I know a lot of third parties tend to do, and it just means you've got to get another display stand. But yeah, I mean, it's a simple figure. You get the suit, you get some hands, you get the glasses. I actually like that they don't have lenses in them, so if you're taking photos, there's not that reflection. You get the champagne flute, and you get a little portrait of him with a display stand. So it's it's pretty basic with what it comes with, but I think it's done really well. So I'm glad that I ended up pre-ordering this. And I'm just looking forward to the Alfred now as well, because that looks really great. But as I said, I was glad I got this. I had some hesitation when I pre-ordered, but if you've got this coming, I think you'll be pretty happy with it. I think Mars Toys did a really great job.
I agree. Are you getting the Mr. W also, the Joker, or not?
The Joker I'm not getting because I've got the DX08. I always get the numbers confused between those two. I've got that one already. So I've ummed and ahed because he looks great with the museum look, like with the beret and the different outfit, but I'm just trying to think of space with the Batmobile there. So my vision is to have Bruce and Alfred. I'll have the DX9 and 8, and then I'm hoping Mars will not leave us hanging with the 92 Penguin and Catwoman. So that's kind of, I think, wraps up that sort of Keaton stint as Batman quite nicely with the key characters. So, because even the Mime Joker, like, that looks brilliant, and I've ummed and ahed. I've seen someone locally selling it for a pretty good price, but I'm trying not to do with the Jack Nicholson Joker what I've done with the Heath Ledger Joker, where I have like 5 bajillion of them.
Yeah, but it's true. But when I put that thumbnail saying garbage, and this comes not only to about these Bruce Wayne, the Mr. W from Mars Toys, but in third parties in general, it's that. I have been it passed through my hands already a lot of third parties, but really a lot, even more than I already reviewed. And because I also have friends here that get a lot of third parties, we talk about them and everything. And the biggest consensus, even here from collectors, is that for many Hot Toys collectors that before or even over here, they neglected third parties because they were just the cheaper brands, and like the bootlegs and knockoffs, they weren't worth anything. But especially from, I would say, maybe 1 year, 2 years ago, they've been stepping up on quality a lot. Companies like So Toys, Mars Toys, Lim Toys that does amazing jobs with the game characters, like the Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2. For me, is one of the best third parties ever made. You have seen really good stuff, and for me it kind of annoys me when people just go forth and back and say third parties are garbage, because for some collectors, especially, I know many collectors from South America, that they don't have any distributors from Hot Toys over there. There's no way to get Hot Toys, and for them to get Hot Toys, they need to pay a lot of money to resellers, because then it's very expensive to ship for them over there, and then they go to these Facebook groups, YouTube channels, and everything, and they want to have some opinion, because they want to buy sometimes from AliExpress, sometimes from something like this that can get a shipping cheaper for them, and they listen to these comments, and especially when there are people that even they don't have the figure in hands, and at once they say it's garbage, or they say it's not good. It's difficult to have a fair point, and I think especially for Mars Toys, these two figures they released, the Bruce Wayne and Mr. W, the Mr. J Joker, I think they are very good release. When I had them both in hand, this Bruce Wayne was, when I had him in hand, when I took it out of the box, I said, no, this figure is stellar, no any issues about this. Will Hot Toys make one? Possibly. We never know, but for what you pay for this, I think is more than worth to have this in your collection. This is not the main character that you have. This is one more character for you to complement your 89 line. That it scales great near Jack Nicholson, Mime Joker, the DX08, the DX09, and now with the Mr. J, they scale great. So I think for Mars Toys, I think it's Game Toys too. Kiri is saying Game Toys Final Fantasy. What an amazing company! What they do with the Final Fantasy line, it's something extraordinary. And what I hope, and I would really hope, is for these companies to have chance one day to become licensed, because they have the skills to make stuff. The skill is there. They have skill, especially. I'm not talking about present toys, because present toys, I don't like most of the times their modus operandi, because they go completely with the recast option. That is what we call maybe a knockoff, because they are basically is a bootleg. They are basically recasting everything from a licensed figure or from a custom artist and doing a straight copy. Mars Toys, yes, they did that with the Jack Nicholson, the DX08. They did that probably with I don't know, the Ra's al Ghul, I think is a Jinx sculpt or something like that.
J Nix, I think it's
Yeah,
called,
J
because I
Nix
looked
sculpt.
at them side by side, and I that was my hunch. But you know, you've made some fantastic points, and I guess this is the thing I've always tried to say to people is, like, take the opinion of people that have the figure in hand and have actually paid money to buy it. I think there's so many people that just take blogger pictures, and I think we know with Hot Toys, those blogger pictures are not always the best representation. And they absolutely trash figures that they don't have in hand, have no intention of ever buying. And for me, that's probably one of the biggest things I say to people. Like, speak to people that actually have the figure in hand, that have spent their money to get it, because their view holds so much more weight for me than somebody who's just looking at a handful of photos on Facebook. Because even some collectors, you never know, have they lit something in the best way? What kind of a camera are they using? Sometimes, you know, a photo can make a huge difference. And the third-party figures, you know, I think I've said this on this stream before, I've probably got close to 20. In my whole time buying third-party figures, there's probably 2 only that I've opened and actually thought, this is terrible and I'm not happy. Like the Vimmel figures, like I've got like his Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. I think they look fantastic. A lot of characters that I really love, I wouldn't have, like from the Arrowverse, if third-party companies and custom places weren't making them. So I think it's interesting that some people want to just make these blanket statements, and I think sometimes we've got to remember there's a lot of content creators, and some people are fighting for relevancy, and they will come out with really dramatic clickbaity videos or headlines to get attention and eyeballs. And again, like, I would ask the question of, is that someone you want to listen to? Someone who might make an outlandish statement like that, but then, you know, you might see their behavior is, oh, okay, you're still buying these and picking them up. Like, how much weight do I put to your opinion? I don't really know. So I guess that's the other thing as a community we need to think about, is who are the voices that we want to listen to. And as I said, for me, I'll always want to listen to the opinion of someone who has paid the money, who has it in hand, and is telling me exactly what they see.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Go on, Christian. Go on.
Helen, I agree with you like 100%, because for those clickbaity, not only for like figure, you know, YouTube, but any kind of like clickbait. It's not only you who listens. Everybody who listens to a clickbait kind of video, after about like 2 phrases, they know it's a clickbait, so they just pull out. They know it's not something it's not an honest or a valuable information that we need to be listening. That is all. There's that kind of crowd, and there's the other crowd where they may say, you know, art is subjective. It could be different for different eyes. That is true. I mean, like, these figures are art and it is subjective. But I feel like there's also the other group where they just want to bash a product based on the price or the brand. So if for example, I pulled out this glass. This was actually a pricey glass that my mother bought. This was, I think, at least like $120 or something. It's a good looking crystal glass. I mean, if it is $120 worth it? I don't know, but in my eyes, it's pretty. Now, at this point, you guys are looking at this glass as, why is it so pricey? Now, the fact is, this is not a $120 glass. This is only like, I bought this at a very cheap dollar store, and I paid about like $1.5, I think. I don't know, something like that. So in that brief kind of moment, it kind of clicks, oh, that's actually a cheap product. There's no label. I just told you the price. And now you're looking at the product with a different kind of eye and with the lenses. So there are some people out there that kind of, I feel, they want to feel kind of superior or something like that, just based on how much they spend or what kind of, not what kind of, but what brand they dedicate themselves on, like some kind of tribalism, I guess. So yeah, what Joel said, there are some people out there, there's a lot of people out there who actually need honest opinions about, well, in our case, figures. And sure, not like an honest opinion doesn't have to be, that does not equal to positive opinion. What I'm trying to say is, don't bash a product just because it's third party. Just take a look at it. If it's good, it's good. But give a fair opinion at least. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, those are all great points. The Shiny says here one thing, but before, let me just Ashe collectibles we recommend buying from AliExpress. I never bought from AliExpress, but from what I've heard from the community in Facebook and everywhere, is just go with reputable sellers that you see that have many ratings and comments and real comments from buyers with photos. Normally you should be safe with that, and I think they have buyer protection. And Keith Lee say some content creators completely write off third parties just because they are third party. Yeah, I can understand that I can understand completely that are collectors that they only want to collect licensed figures. I'm completely fine with that, and I think it's a very reasonable choice that you just want to have licensed stuff in your collection. It's normal. But if the next one to you want to collect third parties, let him be. Just don't trash the stuff because you don't collect them or you don't like them. Especially don't trash them and then after some months come back saying that they are okay again. It's crazy. Seth Connie, how are you, my friend? And Shiny saying, I think the trouble is with people who have the figure in hand. They are more likely to be positive because they spend their money already. It's true. That is completely true. Sometimes you want to justify your purchase, but it's not only with third parties, even with Hot Toys. Sometimes you already pay the money. You receive it, maybe you don't like so much, but you are not going to crap on it because you already have it in hands. I did crap on my Doc Ock from Back to the Future one. I really hated that figure because of the head sculpt. And now I'm using a third party head sculpt on it, which I think looks way better than the original one. Let me see, Anthony here is saying the MMS 294 is the only 89 Michael Keaton head sculpt I see as accurate. That is a Batman Returns, a 2-pack. There's something off about this Mars, Mr. Wayne sculpt. I can't put my finger on it. It is understandable. You have the Hot Toys one, you think that one is still a better representation of Bruce Wayne than this one. It's completely fine, but you also know that if you still want to have a Bruce Wayne, that Batman Returns to pack goes for a hefty price at this moment, and the chances that you getting that and the Bruce Wayne actually the suit is pristine are very low, because most of people that have this suit, I hope yours not, it happens the same thing that happens the same thing that happened with my Mime Joker. You can see it in the photo, the Mime Joker, it's yellowed, it's stained yellowed on the white shirt, and it happened a lot with these older figures. So Trimble this talking about the classic Loki, I think so. The Soso Toys did a huge improvement with that head sculpt. I really liked it. Akira saying, I'm glad third-party stuff exists. Otherwise, I'd have nothing in my collection. I mainly collect video game figures. There you go. You have Master Team doing game figures. You have Lim Toys. You have the SW Toys. You have the other one you said just now, the Game Toys, exactly. Game Toys, Lim Toys, Master Team, SW Toys, CC Toys doing video game figures. It's what it is. Tremble Death, and I agree, some collectors do write off third parties because they are licensed, which I understand, but sometimes third parties do better than licensed companies. Gambit So was better than the Sideshow one, but way better. But no doubt about that. 16 Cave, how are you, my friend? Most of my pre-orders are third party. I like what's going on with the variety coming out from them. I love Hot Toys, but they are stuck with Star Wars and Marvel mostly now. I don't collect either now. 16 Cave, you guys should follow his channel if you haven't. He has a huge collection and he does really good reviews. He does review from many 16 Cave figures, not on many third party and so on, and I really like his opinions. Some will try to justify their purchase by giving it positive reviews. Not many people want to admit they wasted their money. Others will say, yeah, not a good figure, and they spend their own money. Yeah, it's sometimes you just need to. I'm a very positive person in something, but I always, for example, the Terminator, the present toys, I actually didn't like much the head sculpt. I think was something strange about that head sculpt, and that's why in my review I said the best thing is to get the DX13 head and put it on the present toys one, because the suit, the leather, everything, it's well worth it. Let me see here. I bought Buzz Toys Witcher, was waiting on it. Is a good one. When I got it, no bueno for me. If I could get my money back, I would. I kind of like that. I mean, it was a very stiff figure. The body was very stiff, but I still think that was a good representation. The head sculpt, I don't know if it was Bob Dylan that he got the head sculpt rooted, and the difference was huge. I bet. Because the problem was the hair. Brother Cousins in the house, how are you, Jay? Good morning to you. Marketech, Star Ace, the boys are so much better than the third party options. Oh yes, no doubt. Nick's Collectibles, how are you, Nick? Look at Homelander, for example. Toys R didn't make one, you'd be stuck with only Star Ace figure. Exactly, Star Ace is the licensed one, but then you have Toys Era, you have Soso Toys doing theirs, and you also have 11 coming. Toys Era, no, 11 coming with Butcher. Marketech saying, another thing I don't like is when reviewers buy stuff, say it's great, and then sell it less than a month later. I mean, that I can understand sometimes, because, for example, for all the third parties I review, I cannot stay with all of them. It's impossible. I will never have space to stay with everything. But that's why I don't review Hot Toys, because I have more Hot Toys than third parties, but the Hot Toys I keep them all, but I don't review them because I want to there are already enough Hot Toys reviewers. But for third parties there are many that I cannot keep because it's too many lines, too many different things, and I don't have space for all of them. Sure. I paid $400 for a rooted Geralt head sculpt for my Buzz Toys Witcher, and it's an item. Exactly. The rooted one, it's really good. Now, I think there was the other thing that someone was saying. Oh, yes, this is when we're passing now to the. I want to talk a bit about the J&D live stream today because it was a very good live stream. I think Tremble Dust was there. Because I see his username there. I was at work and I was listening. but I was very surprised with the communication that Daniel had with everyone. He was reading the comments, talking with everyone, and I think was really very positive. The what he did, and it seems that he does this every Thursdays. And I kind of had some question for him that he was cool. It was cool that he actually replied to my question. I even have here a screenshot of that.
I was gonna ask, is this the typical they took it down as soon as it was over, or is it still up?
Yeah, he doesn't let these the live streams on.
Sure.
He doesn't let the live streams on.
You have to be there. Yeah, I didn't watch the stream either, but I was kind of surprised to hear that it was such a positive and the guy was very down to earth, and that wasn't something I was expecting, because like from all the videos that he's kind of stared, I guess he was he was stared, and I thought he was a little bit kind of cocky or something like that. But
I always thought he was cocky because I never liked his way, but today in the live stream it seems he was really cool with everyone. Exactly. Tremble Dest, he asked about the Nurse Joker, and the answer was really interesting. Because Tremble Dest, he also listened, and he said that Warner Bros., it seems that there is no any restriction on doing the Nurse Joker. From what he said is that once you got the license, you got the license for the movie. So you can do any character you want from the movie. He didn't know about any restrictions, and he said basically probably the companies just want to do the purple coat one, and was really interesting to listen that, because it's interesting because he's the person that he knows, right? Because he's trying to get licenses for their company. Shiny, no, I don't think anyone asked about this. People were more asking about other stuff. One thing, what I asked him here, and you can see the question here. You can see, no, you cannot see anything because this is so small. That's, I already cut into. I asked him, if J&D feel restricted for the lines they can do with 1/6 scale, because Hot Toys basically gets everything locked down, and his answer was really curious. He said, first, these collectibles, the 1/6 collectibles, was a very niche market before, and it was Hot Toys that launched all these 1/6 scale to the world, and they got all the licenses. This Disney, everything, they are the bigger player, right? And even he admitted that most of J&D artists, many of J&D artists came from Hot Toys. They were Hot Toys workers. They went to J&D.
Yeah.
Many of them. And he also said that he is grateful for Hot Toys for doing what they do, because they respect them as a company. And but yeah, the license thing is, there's nothing they can do. If Hot Toys have the license, they have the Marvel. He said especially the Marvel is completely on with Hot Toys since beginning, right? So it's very difficult for them. Some people ask about other licenses, what they are going to do in 1/6 scale, and Daniel said what was clear, he said, was the Dark Knight trilogy, Lord of the Rings, and Harry Potter. These was the lines that he said that they are really going to do. And someone also asked about how did they get the license for Indiana Jones, and he said that it was extremely difficult to get the license of Harrison Ford. He said that in the beginning they only could get the license for Korea market. That was all they got, and by miracle they then got the license for Hong Kong market too, But he said it's an extremely difficult license to get from Harrison Ford because he doesn't go through the licensing company. Harrison Ford need to approve his license to be made a statue or a figure. Harrison Ford himself, he need to approve. He also said very interesting is that Brad Pitt, Al Pacino, and was Brad Pitt, Al Pacino, and Tom Cruise. These three, they don't give the likeness to anyone. They don't license to do statues or anything. At least at this moment, because Brad Pitt was already done by Blitzway before for the Fight Club. But he said that it seems at this moment, no. And Ghostbusters Plus Collector, it's interesting that you are here. How are you? I asked J&D about Ghostbusters. I asked him, why you don't get the license for Ghostbusters? And he was like, oh, Ghostbusters, yeah, that would be really cool. Because I don't want to stay Ghostbusters to stay in the hands of Star Ace. They are doomed.
But what did he say, though?
Blitzway just show off their new Scarface, though. Yeah, it's true. So I don't know why. Maybe 1/3 scale. They don't want to Al Pacino doesn't allow 1/3 scale. I don't know. Yeah, Tremble Dust. Yeah, I had to ask about Ghostbusters. I want to ask everyone about Ghostbusters. I would like to ask Hot Toys. I would like to ask everyone. I don't want to ask Inart because they will say yes, and then I will wait until I'm 80 years old. I'll get back to
you on that. Yeah, exactly.
So I want to ask a company that will give me the Ghostbusters, a good line of Ghostbusters, because at this moment we even don't know if Blitzway still have the license to do vehicles or anything. I emailed Blitzway and I asked them, hey, hello, are you guys planning on doing any Ecto-1 figures, anything from Ghostbusters in the future? And their answer was just, thank you for your email, but we have no plans for future, we have no any plans at this moment for Ghostbusters. This was Blitzway answer to me.
Wait, so...
Shiny, oh yes, a red dress Harley. That would be amazing. 1/6 scale, silicone body, rooted hair.
Hold up.
Too expensive.
So,
yes?
when you asked Daniel about the whole Ghostbusters license, what did he say though? Did he give you an answer?
No, he was like, yeah, Ghostbusters, I like, was something like, I like Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters,
and that
would be cool. Yeah, nothing like, maybe they never tried the license. Maybe it's not even on their scope. And let's remember, Ghostbusters is not that famous in Korea.
It's not popular here, exactly.
So, what more? Someone also asked him why they don't do more Korean actors, and he said like because Korean actors would only sell in Korea, and
yeah,
so it's a very tight market, right?
Yeah.
Chunker, Blitzway, and Enter by them Pacino. Yeah, I know Hot Toys and Blitzway made a few Brad Pitts. That's why I don't know if he was referring to 1/3 scale only, So I don't. Blitzway has a poster of Breda saying, "Oh, sticker man, is there no more Ghostbusters for him?" Shiny, Ghostbusters is in safe hands with Star Ace. No, forget it. No way. Let me see what we got here more. Ellen, do you want to talk about that? I'm interested to hear about that. The Alex Studio, the Robin.
Yeah, it's I don't know if you got the photos that I sent you. It's something that I haven't seen a lot of places stocking or a lot of people really talking about, but I thought it was one of those pieces that I think would be perhaps a cool diorama addition to a sort of Batman collection. So
wait a minute, I need to.
Yeah, it looks a little bit more like a statue than a figure to me, but I thought it looked really cool, particularly if you've got the
But
Ben
now I'm
Affleck
seeing these
Batman
photos.
figures.
I thought this was cancelled.
apparently it's releasing soon.
Oh, but now is releasing soon.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
my understanding.
This looks beautiful. Sorry.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And no one is seeing.
The Alex
Damn,
Studio.
this looks beautiful.
Because I've never heard of Alex Studios. I've never heard of them before. But yeah, it's a really cool as I said, it looks to me like it's a statue. It's called, I'm pretty sure it's called Robin. It looks like a cool piece. But I haven't really seen many people talking about it, so I wasn't sure if this was something that was really out there, if a lot of people are stocking it, because I guess, you know, here in Australia, you know, we have a few private sellers that you can get a lot of third-party stuff through. So one of them is William Wang, and he's got a group, and that's where I saw this, and it's just like it's a similar situation with the Gao Toys Winter Soldier set, where I got that through William's group. It's a really great upgrade if your Hot Toys suit is flaking, but I didn't see that on 1/6 Kit. I didn't see it on Giant Toys. I didn't see it on any of the usual websites that would stock third-party things. So I don't know who Alex Studio is, how this came about. But as I said, I thought this kind of looks a bit like a cool diorama piece you might have in a Batman display.
No doubt, no doubt. And do you know the price for these? You don't have idea.
I can check if you want.
Wong has all the Z Studios 1/6 statues similar to these as well. Yeah,
It's
because I remember, I think Bob Dylan pre-ordered these. I cannot be sure, but I think
so. This is shipping at the moment, and it's 500 Australian or 345 US.
That's a stiffy price.
Well, for us, it's a Hot Toys price, pretty much.
For only it's not even a body. This is half body.
Yeah, no head sculpt. But yeah, I thought
I mean,
it was
it's
kind of
well
interesting.
done. It's clean.
Yeah, I like the look of it. Looks good.
Didn't they
William
also
Wang,
do the
I do in actual effect. No name Richard, and I want to get these two in a room together and see if really implies.
I don't know exactly what suit that was, but didn't they also do the BVS Batman suit? I feel like I saw that.
Owen Scott. Oh, the Eason Toys. I remember the Eason Toys of Van Gogh. That one also go up in price so fast. These studios made a cool bat chamber, exactly. They have the armored Batman. I think Bob Dylan got that one. The bat chamber from these studios, if I'm not mistaken.
Phew.
If I'm not mistaken, he got that. Oh, your cat is here?
Yeah.
Your cat's so much more chill than mine.
You should see her
Yes,
when
Kaki,
she's
it's saying,
angry.
that play toy Queen Fear looks good. Can't wait to get mine. Oh, you will not be regret. You will not regret, really. For the price you pay, it will look really cool in your collection, Best Kaki. Believe me. So, do we have anything here more? Let me see. Ellen, do you want to talk about the Chris Evans, the Fantastic Four?
Oh goodness, I don't really know what. I haven't seen that movie. I just saw that again, because I'm in William's group. He will announce when stuff is being released from a third-party perspective, and apparently that one is shipping. It's either shipping now or shipping very soon, which surprised me because I didn't think that was announced all that long ago. So it felt like a pretty quick turnaround. And wasn't there a tease that they were going to do the rest of the characters, I thought? I can't find the post about it now. That's what I was
Me too.
looking for.
I'm trying to find anything about that.
It's got a funky name. What is it? Is it Fireman? Is that what it's called? Fireman. Yep. Hang on.
Fireman.
Yeah, 4 days ago. Premier Toys Fireman is shipping. I feel like that was not announced all that long ago. So that comes with the Chris Evans sculpt. It comes with also a fire effect head sculpt that looks quite dramatic. Yeah, because is Premier Toys is that another Toys era label off
Premier
spin?
Toys? Yeah. They are brothers.
So yeah, it'll be
They are
interesting to see what this Chris Evans likeness comes out with. But as I said, I feel like it wasn't that many episodes ago that we talked about the announcement, and it's already releasing. So it feels like Premier Toys.
No, because they need money for Chinese New Year, so they need to they
need money for the red envelopes. Is that
they
that
need
why?
money to have that thing out. I can only find a photo of that figure. It's only this one. I cannot find anything more.
Oh, do you want me to send you some pictures?
For the actual release, do you have?
Only the promo pictures and a picture of the brown box.
No, I don't
Nothing
want
in
the
hand
picture of
as
the
yet.
brown box.
Yeah.
I'm cool with this one.
Okay.
Any exciting third-party figures coming out soon? I know Yen Toys Shaun of the Dead is close to end. Oh, there are a lot. Mars Toys is expected to release the Alfred and the Riddler from the 95 before holidays.
Whoa.
Which I
Wow.
doubt, because we only have maybe 2 weeks, but that's their plan. The Mars Toys Riddler and the Alfred, the 89.
Could happen.
16K. As Chinese New Year approaches, companies are pushing their stock out beforehand, so I'm getting spammed with invoices at the moment. It's awesome, but it's always painful on the wallet. Completely understandable. Not only third parties, but also Hot Toys. They are trying to get most of stuff out as fast as possible. This Mark Attack, this show should be called Collectors and Cats Unite. I give this name this afternoon to them also. So Red Hood is true. The Red Hood should be coming very soon. Toy Box, how are you, my friend? Still waiting on Dark Toys Grinch. Dark Toys takes ages to release stuff.
Really?
They did ages, but possibly soon. Wonka, I don't think it will be so soon. I think, I don't know, maybe summer. Let's see. I don't know anything about Wonka. I know that the Riddler and the Alfred was the next ones, and they were predicting for before the Chinese New Year. That was the prediction. Let me see here, because before was here, there was something here that we could talk a bit, because I lost that post from the. Let me see here. I don't know. Every time I write in art, the auto corrects into.
Because didn't InArt post a bit of an update about the Superman figure, about the fabrics?
We are going to talk. We are going to talk
they...
about that. But this is just what I was talking before, is that they did a shipment update that Pennywise is all shipped out, and if you pre-order, you must receive yours soon. If not, just contact your local reseller and ask them, where is my Pennywise? Anyone getting Trick or Treat Gremlins props this year? Saw they re-announced 5 new ones. Gremlins, no, but I'm excited to see what they are going to do with Ghostbusters, because it seems they have a huge the Slimer a prop to stick on the wall, and that one looks really cool. But I need to check more about this. The Dragon Toys Mr. Freeze, I think it's releasing too. I think yesterday I saw a post.
Really?
Let me see, because I think yesterday I saw a post from a store here, and they were saying that it either released this week or next
Whoa.
week. Let me see here. Let me see here, because I should.
Because theirs is the more armored look, right? Because So-So's doing one, but that's a different
No, I'm not
look,
talking
isn't
about
it?
the So-So. I'm talking.
No, I
about
know. I'm
the-
just saying,
Yeah.
but the dragon one, that's the full armored version of him, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me see here, because I'm almost sure I saw that post yesterday, because, and then I just passed by. I didn't. Okay, is here. Okay, so releasing this week, from what I see here, is the Golden Order from VTS Toys, Vargram the Raging Wolf, and then you got the Fireman, the Premier Toys, and then from Premier Toys also is the one that you have in the list, the Mad Max, the leader of Marauder, or what's the name, Marauder, or I don't know how to say that name. And then I think it was on the other post that I see was from this store. Let me see.
There's a lot of people in the comments talking about the Hot Toys Catwoman dropping this week.
Yeah, it seems. Oh, okay. Is this one that I saw? Is the Daughter Zero? Is it?
Are you sharing the picture right now?
No, I'm not showing yet. I'm going to show now. Is this one that should be released now these days? Is this one that you were talking? This dragon toy.
I think this is the right one, isn't it?
Is that the Arnold Dr. Freeze though? It looks.
I need to check, because this dragon toy, they made so many random stuff. Let me see. Doctor
That doesn't
Zero.
look like the I thought there was another one. I thought there was one that had that Arnie likeness.
Let me see. Is this one? Is exactly this one?
Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
Is this one?
Maybe.
Maybe I'm
It's
confusing it
another
with the
head
So-So one.
sculpt.
No. I'm going to show you here. I'm on Chrome. Is this one? Is this one or not?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's it. That looks more like him.
But the photo that I was sharing is this one. Is the one that with the helmet and the googles and everything. But is this one that
There we
is-
go.
Is this one that let me see, is releasing when? No, it's already the stores here in China. I think they maybe already have it.
There you go.
Yeah, is this one. This one is already released. So if you guys pre-order this, get ready or get your wallets ready, because it's coming.
God, third
It's
party
coming.
has no chill before Chinese New Year.
Danny Lee in the house. How are you, Danny?
Hey, Danny.
Anyone else waiting for So-So to get off their duff and send out the Gentle Moon or the Moon Knight?
It's the Moon
I
Knight,
don't
isn't
know. You know that since we have here the Chinese New Year, I don't think if So-So Toys are going to release the Red Hood. I don't know if they are going to do that one. Iron King, yeah, Catwoman this week. Did you heard this? Because I heard Catwoman was the next, but no date. So if you say this week, cool. I can't wait to see even the sideshow unboxing will be. I want to know how about the suit. I don't want to go again to the same story that happened before.
Yeah.
With the peeling and everything, and I can wait for some reviews then and to get it afterwards. No big issues about that.
And I know everybody will be curious, why it took so long. So, yeah.
Yeah,
No
it was
one
interesting.
knows.
There was a question in the comments earlier. I think it might have been Lane asking if we think they're going to make any drastic improvements, and
I
my
don't think
feeling
so.
is no, because I could totally picture them then doing, oh, here we go, artisan Catwoman.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think there's going to be anything. I think the major difference is going to be the diorama base it comes with. I'm not expecting difference with the hair or the suit. And I mean, to be honest, the hair on the Catwoman, I don't find that problematic. I just use the goggles as a headband and it stays nicely in place. But I try and handle that suit at all because I worry it will fall apart in my hands.
So we were checking the changes they are making to the suit, about the material they're using after studying and everything. I mean, it's cool. At least we know that they do revisions of the suit. They try to find the best material and everything. Okay, it's what do you guys think about this? You think it's useful for you? You would like to Hot Toys to show you photos with the suits and what they are doing, or this is just pure marketing? And
I think a bit from column A and a bit from column B. Like, let's be honest, they're not releasing a huge amount of product, so they've got to keep themselves in the conversation in front of mind to collectors. So I think part of it probably is marketing, but I think, you know, for me, I feel like it is interesting to be able to see under the bonnet of the car to see what the process is. And it's nice to know that they are going through this process of refining and reviewing, and, you know, they take on board a lot of feedback, which I think is something that the community appreciates. But I think we had that conversation with the Pattinson Batman, where I think the tricky thing is because there is so many iterations, if you fall in love with one of them and then it changes, you know, that's what I've seen with the Pattinson. There's been a lot of people, oh, you've changed this, it's not as good as what you showed at the previous Wonderfest. So there's a benefit and there's a risk and a reward with it, right? Like, some people will be really happy, some people might be disappointed, but I like the fact that we're seeing this, that they're talking through the process of what they're using, how they're doing it. Because I think, you know, we spend a lot of money on these figures, and, you know, we sit here constantly debating what's the material, what have they used, is it durable? So to get that bit of insight, I think it's a really clever tactic for them to use.
it's true. It's true. I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
Christian, what do you think about these
I mean,
posts from Inart?
When I see this post especially from NR, it feels like it's a kind of response to the community's semi-feedback / complaint. So, like, because there's this kind of idea, not an idea, but the general opinion that they're not too fast. They're being really slow with not too much figures that they have, that they're handling right now. So what I guess is like the response of saying, we're at this progress, your figures are being made or being developed, this is where we are, so be patient with us. I guess it's kind of like feeding some cookies to a little child. I guess it's like, just be more patient, like every single time. Like, I don't know, it could be every quarter, it could be every month, but I believe it's a good tactic for them to give us something so that we just don't sit here and wonder what's happening. Then we just talked about the Catwoman from Hot Toys. We haven't heard anything from them to why it's delayed so long. Well, at least within there's some kind of, I guess, communication to let us know where they're at and what is going on. And
The only sorry for stopping you, but the only time I ever saw photos of Hot Toys was many years ago.
What was
that
this?
they were sharing the Tumblr production.
uh-huh.
This was
Wow.
many years ago. This was the only photos I ever saw from Hot Toys factories or anything like that. They share these photos, the Hot Toys Batmobile project behind the scenes, and they were showing the workers assembling the tumbler, and then they also showed the photo of all the tumblers together here, ready to package. But these, I think I'm not wrong, but I think these photos are from maybe 2009 or something like that. So it's
Whoa.
been it's been 14 years, 15 years. So, but it's interesting that the Hot Toys before, they also did these. and seems there are no any underage workers there, right?
Jesus Christ.
They hid them for the photo, Joel.
I think they eat them for the photo. I think no. Let me see here. I'm seeing someone there with a yellow T-shirt. Seems I don't know.
It's
I need
just
to check.
it's just a little woman. It's a lady. That's not a child. It's a joke that we do. Don't. If you say that, people will kind of think, no, that does not
Christian.
happen.
Tiny hands, tiny stitches. Don't forget.
That's true.
But
Tiny
anyways.
hands, tiny stitches.
I think this is a good communication.
They don't eat so much. Deadpool Red Suit, how are you? Hey guys, this week I received 2 pieces from the past. The Hot Toys Han Solo and Chewbacca twin pack from A New Hope. Really beautiful. Han Solo looks so much better in person than in photos. Really happy for you. You got a great set and a not easy one to find in the wild, for sure.
True.
Iron King says we criticize third parties, but they seem to release stuff faster than licensed companies. They can find more underpaid workers. It's easier for them.
But the other thing is them kind of like rushing out and just like shooting out their figures.
No, because for third parties, but for them, they don't care sometimes how the product comes
That's
out.
the thing.
If it looks like this or like that, for them they don't care. They just do. Sometimes they do the promotion photos with Photoshop, a prototype that is the amazing, and then whatever. There are some companies that are really sometimes SW Toys. Sometimes they put things out that. I don't know. I think even my grandmother could make better than that. and they just put stuff out and
It's
Jesus
like
Christ.
Toys Works.
Toys Works, but Toys Works is Toys Zero.
I bought one Toys Works figure, never again. I'm like, is this your ultra budget sub brand? Because I bought their Miss Jones, which was Jessica Jones. I couldn't sell that thing quick enough. It was horrible.
InArt is wild with social media. It is. They just post the same 6 things over and over and over. Watch people go over 4-month-old report like it's an update. Yeah, because they need to feed us with something, and because they don't have too many announcements. Actually, I think the Joker, the Phoenix Joker, it seems delayed because I was told it would be announced end of January.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was told it would be announced now by the end of January, unless we got some surprise. But InArt normally takes the time. They like to do the JND way. One photo, very, very like entitling something, but we don't know what is. They maybe show one shoe or something like that, and then they pass to the next part. An interesting thing about JND, Daniel, the guy today was telling that his major is actually a movie director.
Oh.
His major is a filming director. That's his major. And that's why he was telling, that's why they never contract any outside company to do the promo videos. They do themselves. Because James, he said that James told that they have enough people with knowledge to do the promotion videos, and someone criticized the lighting on their videos, and Daniel said that's the problem because we do in-house and we don't have anyone that is specialized in lighting, because a filming director doesn't know anything much about lighting, so they are just trying to do it on the spot. They do 100 product updates, but still no ETA for Aragorn. Batman, I heard it would be before Chinese New Year.
2 weeks.
But the time is running short.
Yeah.
And God forbid that if Batman launch before the Chinese New Year for the influencers, and then in autumn for everyone. I hope not. I hope we can all get the same piece of pie. But sure. Let's see. third-party companies offer the factory workers candy. No, it's one candy divided by 6.
Was it 6?
Sometimes
I thought it was 10. Maybe better.
Oh, Mark, don't. I will have death threats. Don't doubt about that. After that Joker, the Heath Ledger Joker, Jesus Christ, everyone was out to get me. Why that guy have the Joker and we don't have the Joker? Why is he kissing the ass of Inart? Who is he?
Joao, is that
Jesus,
not?
I'm in China. Inart lives just here in up of me.
Oh really? Oh, no wonder. So that's another Cuba way. Okay, I see.
Big fan of Inart, but why Ron, Dumbledore, Joker pack or Dune figure haven't been put for pre-order? Just wild. It is. I think they show a lot of stuff on conventions. They take the stuff. They take stuff to. They took stuff to Vegas, to Thailand, to Malaysia, to everywhere. But then, I think they do the prototypes. They do everything, but I think they do them way earlier than they have the license.
Oh, you
Because
think so?
the Michael Jackson, from what John said in one live stream, I said they were having issues with the license. Because the Michael Jackson, I thought it was ready to go to pre-order. Everyone was crazy. We want this Michael Jackson. Oh no.
Do you think it could also be a case where they might be widening their license? Maybe it was they start with China only and then they go broader. I don't know.
Or maybe they are trying to get a global license. We
Yeah,
don't know.
something
We
like
don't know.
that.
We just need to wait and see. I'm dreading the box size of Batman. Don't mention that, because for me it's not a big issue. But I ordered the Inart one. I ordered the double pack super duper deluxe. I even don't know the name of the pack because they have so many SKUs for that one. But that will be huge because they have the Bat Signal inside. They have 2 figures. That thing will be huge and heavy for sure. When was the last figure announcement? Feels like Inart as the last one was Harry Potter. Was the last one, wasn't it? Yeah.
Wait, the last one was Harry Potter? Really?
Yes.
Oh.
For
As
sure.
far as an actual announcement and not a
Announcement
tease like something
for-
up for pre-order, then yeah, I'm pretty
Announcement
sure
for
it's Harry
pre-order
Potter.
was Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was that?
Lane is back. So from the and we are about to close here because I already can see Helen is sleepy.
You do this every week.
So from the panel of the already up for pre-order out and you have not gotten yet, which of the Inart? Jesus. So from the panel for pre-order.
So I'm
From the
guessing.
panel, yeah, because which of the Inart figures that are already released you are looking forward to? I cannot say because I already have them both. But are you both of you? I know Pennywise no. Helen doesn't collect Lord of the Rings. And Christian tap out on Gandalf. Basically tap out on Gandalf. And for a good reason, because he got a much bigger piece. So I give him that.
But for your information, if you're interested, I'm actually I'm more keen to seeing the Aragorn and the Paul Atreides whenever that is gonna be out.
Tell me, you will be pre-ordering Aragorn, and then you
No,
don't have
I would
Gandalf.
like to see how it comes out. I don't know. Yeah, I can't be picking them up right now, but maybe later. Could be
Aragorn
later.
will coming out amazing. That will be the figure of the century.
Century.
The century.
Wow.
Ooh.
We're so early in the century too.
I will not be here until the end of the century.
I mean,
so
neither.
I can say whatever I want. I can say whatever I want.
But anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
You think
No.
anyone in the last day of the century will remember? One Big Brother said in his stream that figure was no one will remember.
You never know. This whole YouTube thing, it lives in history, dude. You never know.
In the end of the century there will be no YouTube. Forget it.
Oh, now this is gonna be clipped by
Me
YouTube.
too. 160 is nuts. I hope they put Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson will display nicely with the Harry Potter kids. Jesus Christ!
Dude.
I shouldn't have believed this.
My goodness.
I was not
No, that's
expecting
the comment
this.
of the century.
Someone clip this segment. No, because that Aragorn is the prototype, at least is the more life size, like realistic 1/6 scale figure that I've seen. But that's the prototype, right?
Sure.
We don't know. Breda upselling the Aragorn, and I have him on pre-order with kit, so it was good. I don't think Gandalf was mid, Chunker. In my opinion, and this is only my opinion, I think it was the figure of the year for me last year. I think Gandalf was really, really good.
I mean, if you're not like only collecting
Christian.
custom
Okay,
figures,
Oh, of course, I'm not talking about custom figures. I'm talking about figures that.
I'm trying to kind of imagine myself being on the shoes of Chunker here. Maybe he could be only used to custom figures. I don't know.
Okay,
At
if
his
you want to use
eye
to
level.
custom figures, forget.
Maybe.
Kurt
But-
Cobain, very solid figure, also there. But Gandalf, I don't know. That likeness, that thing is beautiful.
That was a beautiful one. And Kurt Cobain too.
Collector Joey in the house. Hello, collectors. Brian Wong
Yo.
is not coming today. I was waiting for him to come to say
I was
hello,
gonna
but
ask.
apparently he's not coming. No. Collector Joey, hello, collectors. We are about to wrap up. Do you guys have anything more to talk? Well, why Ellen is always Oh, Brian Wong is here. So you appear when I call
Oh
you.
my goodness.
Right in time.
Right in time, and with Brian is here, I have something for him. Where it is? Brian Wong, I have here something for you. Look at this. Whether you are into 1/6 scale figures, statues, or even Legos, we understand the challenges of finding the ideal display for your beloved collection. But fear not. Modu Space is the ultimate solution for your display needs. Say goodbye to the struggle, as Modu Space offers a wide range of display options that will transform your collection room into a true showcase. From standard sizes to fully customizable options, Modu Space has everything to match your style, because your collection deserves to be as awesome as you are. Modu Space, where your collection takes center stage.
Hashtag
Molly.
not an influencer.
Hashtag not the influencer.
Not an influencer.
Very nicely done, by the way.
Much love to Brian. Much love to Brian.
Joao is
And
available to do voiceover work, video editing, whatever you need during the Chinese New Year. You can outsource to Joao.
you can hire him.
He's a gun for hire.
Modu Space needs to change his password. Sounds like you got hacked by a Russian bot. So we were talking about.
We were
Thank
talking
you,
about
Jay.
Modu
Thank
Space.
I don't know. This morning, because kind of in holidays I was in home, and I said, because we are always joking when Brian comes on the stream, and I always do that. If you are a collector, and I said, let me make something funny here for Modu Space.
I
So
told you it'll be good.
Yeah. Do you guys really want to talk about the Superman suit?
I thought we already have.
Yeah, me too.
So let's check here these, because let's check here these. I like these. I think it's a good way to finish the stream with N52 Superman. Oh, you really want to talk about that?
What?
Wasn't
Mario.
there another is it S
Helen.
Hero? They did another animated Batman tease?
I'm being considerate with you. I thought you want to go to sleep, but if not,
I love
let's
how
go.
it's always me who's tired.
Let's
I
go.
think you're
Let's
tired.
Let's make this year. Let's make a all night. Collectors Unite.
All
I
night.
don't have to work
God.
tomorrow. It's Australia Day. I have the day
You know,
off.
I'm actually an hour ahead of you guys, so.
And
But it's
I
always
don't
me
need,
who's like tired, apparently.
and I don't need to
That's what cracks me
wake
up.
up at 6, so it's all good. Don't worry.
I have work in the
Let's
morning,
go.
by the way. Thank you very much.
No. But Ellen wants to stay here. We stay.
All right.
We
No,
are going
fine.
to talk about the SSR.
The SSR.
Yes. This was just posted on Kitchen group. So Ellen, you take the stage. If you want to stay streaming, speak.
Me take the stage. I hadn't seen this one. I saw the Batman, which I think was S Hero, but this looks great. Some people prefer a comic interpretation or a not an actor interpretation. So this looks good. I mean, I'm not familiar with this brand, so I don't know what else they've released. If people have got from
Really?
them, let us
You
know.
never heard
what
of
the quality's
SSR?
like. Oh, SSR. Sorry, I thought Sorry, what I'm looking at's the product name. I thought under the N52 that was the brand name. No, SSR, because they did Batman stuff as well, didn't they? They did like a Dark Knight comic figure. Is that correct? Yes, no?
Sorry.
Don't ask me.
I think they did a Dark Knight Batman, didn't they?
Dark Knight Batman. Which Dark Knight?
As in the comic, not the
Oh, yes,
not
yes,
Christian
yes, yes.
Bale, the comic
Yes, yes,
comic version
they
of the
did, they
Dark
did.
Knight Batman. Yeah, and that came
They
out
did, they
really
did.
well. I saw videos on that. So it's cool. It's cool. Again, I love when you can build out a line. I think it's really frustrating when you get one figure and there's nothing to put it with a companion piece. So I think this is really cool. Be interesting to see what else they do, if they kind of go for a Justice League. Do they do a Wonder Woman? What might come next? But I think, you know, if you've got Batman and Superman, you know, they're sort of the big characters for DC. You'd be pretty happy with that.
I have no recollection from which comics, because I never watched too many comics, the Superman ones. The thing with SSR is that they always use the same bodies with the figures. Is always at SST027. Their quality is not bad, but I got some of their pieces. They did the Batman Hush, was really good. They did the Hush one. They also did the Joker. They did the Kingdom Come Superman. They did good stuff. They did good stuff. But these, I don't know why these photos, they look a lot like Photoshop.
Kind of, right? Especially this one.
They look very renderized. But here you can see how the sculpt is there. It looks cool. And they are quite, let me see if did Kit already post the prices, because they normally are
There you go.
require login. No, but now to search this on Kit's site, I will stay here until tomorrow.
Do you want me to look it up?
No, I check. But these should be, I would guess, $300, 300 something, because SSR they price everything very high.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's much higher than I thought.
Let me check. Thank you, Mari, for giving us these, for bringing this idea. Jesus. Now I need to.
Goodness.
I'm trying to search by the code. I don't know if I can find it. Oh yeah, it's here. How much? No, the total price is $200, $205. It's okay,
That's not bad.
not bad. But still an unlicensed figure. You are welcome. Filipe Ferreira Lagrande. Oh, Filipe, estás bom? Olá, menino, como é que estás? It's my friend from Portugal. It's my best friend from primary
Oh.
school. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, really?
We had
Yeah,
Christian's mom. Now we have your best friend.
Yeah, Christian, where's your mom?
I don't know. She might be sleeping. I don't know.
Okay, I don't care if Mario want this or want that. I want to sleep. I really need to sleep. Tomorrow I need to wake up at 6 a.m. I know we still have 70 here, and thank you all for staying here with us for these 2 long hours. And remember, there's always tomorrow.